Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Ghost TTV here. Welcome back to another stream. In today's stream, I'm back with the Minecraft horror mod. In today's stream, hopefully we will get some more progress on the base and just like the whole mod as a whole. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to do, so I figured it would be a good idea to play this again on stream. And sorry for the lack of streams, guys. I've been really busy, with Thanksgiving being here, and I have a lot of family coming to visit for Thanksgiving, so been very busy. I remember last time getting Billy. Got Ty and Dave. Watt. Bob. Now I remember I got a bunch of people upstairs, too. If I can get up here. Yep. Daryl. Russ. Johnny. Merlin. Ned. Ghost. Danny. Chef Boyardee. And me, the leader. Who even knows if he'll actually listen? Because he's, again, a deserter. He's like a mercenary. That's literally what he makes me think of. That's who he reminds me of. He's a mercenary. I thought the bee was pissed for a second. I was about to say, don't be pissed. I'm not 100% sure which ways I've really been. I want to say that I've definitely been that way. I want to say I've almost definitely been that way. Whoops. I have over a stack of emeralds in my inventory, though. I need to go drop these back at the base. That way I don't end up dying and losing them. They just constantly are taking out my torches. They just want to pick a fight, dude. Tell you what, though. If they pick a fight, they're going to be sorry. All the freaking villagers that I've got. It's insane, dude. Not too happy that they keep putting out my torches, though. And they keep knocking, them darn kids. Nope. Back in the house for me. Great. What's up, punk? What's up, fuzz nuts? Yeah. Ugly. Screenshot that. What's up, ugly? He can get me through the door. Can't see. Guys. Blob. Damn. He got me so bad it turned nighttime. Could have swore it was just daytime. Trying to decide what I want to do here. So many things I need to do. I really like to go exploring. I've not done double negative yet. Could try that. Going this way would put me in double negatives. And then after I do double negatives, I could try double positives. See where that'll put me out at. Now, last time near the end of the stream, if you stayed that long, because I did stream for almost 3 hours, I think, last stream. Me and a buddy of mine, we were talking about an SCP mod that he had installed, and we were going to test it out after the stream. We decided we liked it pretty well. It is a bit harder to find the SCPs, but to be fair, it's also like the SCPs are very dangerous, and I already have a bunch of mods that make this really, really tough. So them being a bit harder to find isn't necessarily like a horrible thing. It's honestly probably for the best. So we've decided we like the mod, and that it would probably actually be good to add in here. I also got another mod that added dungeons into the game, which I thought would be pretty cool to actually put in here eventually. So, if it doesn't crash my game whenever I go to test it, because I do want to test the mod, so as long as it doesn't crash the game when I'm testing it on another world that has all these mods, because I do have a test world. It's not the same exact world or anything, but it has all the same exact mods. It's how I did my testing to see how these mods would all work together. So I found out that they work pretty well, besides slight lag sometimes with certain mods, such as... What was that noise? Anyways, that was really strange. Anyways, mods such as like the Cave Dweller are what come to mind at first. Those mods, or not the Cave Dweller, the Villager Dweller lags the game, or the Disasters, or the Pirates. They lag my game. That's why I had to remove a mod that I really, really wanted to do for streaming. I thought it'd be a great mod to add in with the rest of this stuff. Thought I'd make it terrifying. It made it a little bit too hard, I will say. Me and the friend decided that we're testing all these, but it was the lunar eclipse moon or something like that is what it was called, or just the lunar moon. Amazing looking mod and very cool concept wise, but I feel impractical to put into this particular mod pack, because I'd have to tone it down a lot, because it's like every 7 days, starting the first day, by the way. So the first day you have to deal with it, and then every 7 days after that you get a lunar eclipse moon, and they're basically guaranteed you are going to die. If I had described them in a very short description, that would be what I would use. Like, they're almost 100% guaranteed death. So it's pointless to even add it in. Because having it in here with just all the other mods I already have installed would make it pretty impossible. And I'd like to make my game actually playable and fun to watch me struggle, and also, like, you know, oh, he's not dying every 5 seconds either. That's why I have to test them before I add them into the mod pack that I'm playing for the stream, because it's like, well, if it doesn't work good and I add it, it's like, well, too late now, it's already in there, and if I take it out, it could ruin the game. Ooh, a new page. What will I get this time? Take these for certain. Just throw these up into the backpack here. I didn't put the emeralds away, I'm smart. Grab the notebook out. Oh, I need to look at this parasite outbreak thing, see how this is moving along. Where were we at? Parasite spawning. Highest rate of parasite spawns is 25 plus days, which is a certain amount of world time. So world time greater than 600,000. I'm not sure what that means, so unfortunately I couldn't really say when that'll happen. Oh, you get 3 waves when it comes to hordes. Okay. They will start spawning even if it's not a horde, though, eventually. I do know that. Chapter 5. The Hidden Maze. What? Hidden Maze. Let's see. What was 4? 4 was to use the shard energy, start a ritual at the chapel. Use a dagger to fight off ritual spirits. So you don't use that against the dweller. Legend says the villager built a hidden maze long ago to lock away something powerful. Only those who gathered enough knowledge should enter. If you dare to explore, make sure you've collected every possible clue. You obtained the knowledge to craft the shard flame torch, which is essential for your journey. The torch can be used to scare off the villager dweller. Hence, keep an eye out for a small building with a hidden maze. Only enter when you have all the knowledge. Legends say this structure can be found in the birch forest. Craft the hidden flame torch. Craft the shard flame torch. Find more hidden notes by exploring abandoned cabins and ruins. So I believe the place it's talking about in the birch forest we already found. And it's that place that I was like, oh, this looks kind of like a dungeon. I believe that is what it's talking about. If that's so, I need to tread very carefully. Because I must say, the area was crawling with parasites. At least before it was. Nope, I'm hearing something. I'll just wait. Nice crafting table. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Just outlast the the fog. I assume we're going to need a shard pickaxe for something, which means I need to get diamonds. So I need to figure out. I need to remember what Y level diamonds are most prominent on. It's been a while. What Y level in Minecraft is diamonds? between negative 64 and 16, but negative 53 and 54 are better. Okay, so if I'm gonna go look for diamonds, negative 53 and negative 54. I'm very interested in eventually getting the multi-block pickaxe and the excavator shovel. Those will be essential. Also, I know I gotta sleep because it's becoming nighttime. Heard a dog outside, in game. Is it? Bro, it's still foggy. Oh, hey, dog. I'm just gonna dip. We gotta get out of this fog. And we gotta keep moving if we ever want to find any more structures. See, but that's the whole point of me continuing to try to find different directions to go, because it's like, if I don't go different directions, I'm never going to find the structures that I need to find pages for the villager dweller. And then I'm wasting a lot of time doing nothing. But the thing is, since I'm going all these different directions, if, let's say, I do get the SCP mod, if I want to find one of the facilities, I'm going to have to look really, really hard for one of those facilities, because I'll have to travel really, really far. Because it's like, from the furthest point of travel, you have to travel a whole nother chunk to for new stuff to spawn. Because if you've traveled through that chunk, even one block into that chunk, it won't spawn anything new. Same goes for if the game were to update. If the game updates and there's a new chunk, or there's a chunk that you explored only one block of and you left it off there, you'll have to travel a whole nother chunk before you can see anything new. And I'm not exactly sure how big a chunk is. For some reason my brain tells me 10,000 blocks. I feel like there's no chance that's true though. Because if that's the case, I've not even scratched the surface of this chunk. Because I traveled a few thousand blocks in one direction and a few thousand in another direction. Now we'll probably go a few thousand into the negatives of this direction. I just don't see it being possible. So it's got to be some smaller number. Although I could be right, and it could just really suck to travel one chunk. Back in the day when there was an actual, like, end of the Minecraft Earth, like, you could actually travel to the ends of it. And there was some biome at the end that they ended up using in Minecraft story mode for Igor's hideout area. Back when that was a thing, you had to travel so many chunks. People would travel for days and days on end in the game and still not reach the end of the world. So it's pretty crazy. And we won't even scratch the surface of that. Also, it's pretty funny. I wish I would have cut it on stream instead of cutting the stream, but me and my buddy, when we were doing the SCP thing, we ran into a creaking forest, and I've not really, like, explored creaking forests at all since they've come out. We went into it, and the first thing that I did is we were being attacked by mobs, and I had, like, almost no health left. And we had no extra mods for, like, armor and stuff, so we just had the basic iron. And since I had gotten so much iron, I was like, I'll make a flint and steel. On my buddy's part, it was the worst thing for him ever, because, you know what? I went to set a mob on fire and set the creaking forest on fire. And he ended up getting killed by one of the mobs. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I had burned the forest down. Alright, boat time, guys. My favorite. Perfect. Bingo, right in the boat. Oh, there's storage in the boat. I hadn't realized that before. I hate that the bone. I hate that the boat turns with my camera. Hold on. Not meant to be going this way. No, thank you. Just gonna go with a big old nope on that one. Somehow I've accidentally been traveling into the positives. I've been meant to travel into the double negatives, and I guess I wasn't paying attention to my first number because it's starting to go towards positives, which means I made a wrong turn somewhere here. Sure, I'll find out in a minute. Great, pirates. Come on, open. Hey, pirates. Bye, pirates. Yeah, I was supposed to be going this way. I don't know why it starts to turn positive. I don't know where I made a wrong turn like an idiot, but maybe I've been going the wrong way the whole time. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Oh yeah, Matt Pat. Missed that guy. Great YouTuber. Hashtag the GOAT, my friends. Who even says hashtag anymore? I don't hear people say that, and it sounds really weird for me to say. I always thought it was kind of a little bit of a cringe thing to say. But also saying cringe is a cringe thing to say, so. Because cringing, I believe, is an action, like, to cringe. Like, when you do this, it makes me cringe. But people use it as, oh, that's cringy. No, maybe it makes you cringe, but it's not cringy, because it can't be cringy, but you could cringe at it. People don't even know the context of the words they use nowadays. They just say it because it is like, oh man, this sounds cool, or oh, we're giving it a new meaning now. Weird. I didn't know you guys get to remake the rules of English, but okay. So sad my dogs didn't come with me whenever I tamed them. They all stayed behind. I'll never see them again, probably. I could always go back to the last ones I left, because I screenshotted the coordinates of where I left them when I teleported, but I don't know if I want to travel back that far. I mean, I might for the dogs, but I don't think I'll ever be able to get the other ones back. Because the other ones, it's like, man, they're really far away now. Because I had traveled so far to get to where I found the first dogs. That's why I was hoping they'd teleport back with me, because I didn't want to try to bring them back. Physically, just didn't deem it possible to, you know, find a way to bring them back. But if I could have, I would have. It would have taken so long. Also, I will have to probably do some mining off camera. After stream, I think I'll probably TP back to base. And I will just go down into the mines at negative 53 and 54 and use my dripstone and make dripstone armor, because it turns you into a drill basically. And I'll go drill, because I would do it on camera, but I think me and my buddy mentioned it last stream when we were talking. He mentioned it in chat and I started talking about it out loud. He used that drill armor when him and I were playing, and he caused the game to, I'm not sure how it didn't crash, but he caused it to come close to crashing for both of us. So I'm worried that'll happen here, and that's why I don't want to do it on stream. That way I can eliminate at least a little bit of the lag, because streaming causes lag a little bit, so I'm hoping that I can prevent a little. But who knows? It'll probably still lag a lot, honestly. Wait a minute. I still have more room up here. Ruh-roh. Found more shard flames. It's not good. Not very good. Alright, secret page. Give me your secrets. I wonder how many pages there are to find. It's like Slender Man, the 8 pages or whatever. The possession shards. What is this? Possession shard pickaxe recipe. This unlocks the recipe in the crafting table. See, I think they're already unlocked though, because I could have made them without it. 6. The possession shards. Deep inside the maze are mysterious stones called possession shards. A normal pickaxe won't break them, so you must create a special shard pickaxe using the item you gained from the chapel ritual. Oh. So you do have to do the chapel ritual. Craft the shard pickaxe. Find more hidden notes by exploring abandoned ruins. Excuse me. The shard pickaxe can be crafted by crafting a shard's pickaxe core with a normal pickaxe. The shard pickaxe is used to mine the possession shards in the maze. These shards are used to light the beacons in the maze to forge a powerful weapon. This item can be crafted using a crafting table. Use the crafting guide to view the exact recipe. It said to make a powerful weapon. I'm very curious as to what weapon I'm making. Because I'm not seeing anything else with the shard flame stuff. So, well, besides the pickaxe. But to get the shard pickaxe, I need the pickaxe binding, and I don't know how you get that. I'm assuming that's the part you get from the ritual. This ender sword would be pretty nice to have, but I don't know how you get nanotubes. Let's see. Nanotube. Oh, nanofiber. Oh, 2 gold and a copper. And I could have a pretty snazzy sword. When I get back to base, if I have some gold, I'm gonna make one. Although there's just a ginormous hole in the roof, and I'm like, yeah, this is a safe place to stay for the night. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Might as well just go up into a tree to sleep. Never gonna get away from the, oh no, there's monsters here, you cannot sleep right now. Thank you, game. I love the fact that they put two structures basically right next to each other. Because I'm not complaining. That makes my job a whole lot easier. Man, they're just having me rack up the pages. Take this flower pot, though. I don't know about the dead bush, but take the flower pot. And the shard energy. I guess I'll take the dead bush. Chapter 7, the Possession Sword. Maybe it is like Slenderman in the 8 pages. If we're only on chapter 7, might only be 8 chapters. Can't even get the the English possession sword yet. Place each possession shard on the four corner beacons in the maze. Their energy will flow to the maze's center. Once all beacons are lit, put your dagger in the center to forge a possession sword, the ultimate weapon to defeat the villager at last. Locate the maze, mine the possession shards using the shard pickaxe, put possession shards in the shard beacons, forge the possession sword using your dagger. And then defeat the villager dweller. Oh, so there's only 7 pages. The possession sword is forged in the center of the maze. Make sure all the beacons are lit with the possession shards. When interacting with the possession sword, a powerful magnetic field will appear in front of you that attracts all mobs. Most mobs are resistant, but as the energy opposes the spirit of the villager dweller, the sword will split the dwelling spirit from the villager. Interesting. So maybe I want to split the possessed villager from the... Maybe I want to split the possession from the villager near my base. I don't know. But I guess that about sums it up for me then. Wait, but we need diamonds for that pickaxe, don't we? What do I need to make that pickaxe? Ooh. It's a crepper. I don't remember what I needed to make the pickaxe. Hold on, I need to get inside of here. Yeah, I do need diamonds. Okay, well, that's gonna have to wait for the stream then to end because, well, actually, I think I'm probably about out of time. So I could just go ahead and end it and try to do some mining, I guess, but I don't really have a whole lot more time. I might have to mine tomorrow off camera a little bit before stream or a little bit tomorrow morning before work. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll get it figured out. But for now, I don't really think there's much reason to continue exploring because, well, we've about explored everything that I need to for the villager dweller. Because I know where his, I guess you'd call it a dwelling. I mean, I know where his little area is, and I know where the church is, or the chapel is that I gotta do the ritual in, so I think we're set. Set up for next episode. Next episode might be a long one if I get to the point where I actually have the chance to defeat the villager dweller. I don't know what that accomplishes once I do defeat him, if the mod's just put or what. I'm hoping that's not the entire mod, like after you defeat him it's like, oh well, it's over, bye. I'm hoping it actually does something. It'd be cool if it released something even more sinister, like a Herobrine situation. Like I know in his mod that's on Java Edition, when you defeat him, he's like, ha, you really think you could defeat me? I was only using not even a fraction of my power, and then, you know, he's still in your world, even after you defeat him, And he's very strong when you fight him, too. And he's not even using a fraction of his power. Yeah, I hope it does something like that, honestly. Even though it's like, oh, that's gonna suck to fight him. I kinda do hope it does something like that and doesn't just turn him into a regular villager. I also wanted to get on camera the next announcement for the parasites, but it didn't seem to want to pop up yet. I'm not sure how much longer it'll be until then. So I may just want to wait to mine until next stream, that way it doesn't happen off camera. Might have to just hope that it doesn't lag my game too much and try to do it on stream. I'm not sure at the moment. I might attempt it, and if it doesn't go well, I'll just scrap the footage. Not today, though, because as I said, I'm about all out of time here. Just in case I don't have copper, because I need copper and gold. Well, anyways, y'all, I think that'll about do it for this stream. If you all did enjoy, be sure to hit that follow button at Ace the Ghost TTV on Twitch. And subscribe to me at your boy Josh Gaming on YouTube. And we will catch you all in the next stream. Peace out, everybody. Billy, you look so goofy.